Hello. I don't know how it switched over. I hope you enjoyed the chair stream. Are we on now, though? You can't hear still? Oh, you probably hear now. Hello, everyone. I don't know why I did that. I had it on. I had it on the stream starting thing, but anyway, hi. Professional. How's it going, Ortali? AMZ, how are you? Congratulations to AMZ. Right? Exciting stuff. Why? Oh, was that not you? I thought it was you. What did you do? Oh, that. Yeah. What? What? What did I do? It's nice to see everyone. Golden Star. Oh, there's a hype train going right at the beginning. Why? What happened? Oh, Jamama. 14 months. Hell yeah. Awesome. What's up, Q? And Zara with the 12 months. Yeah, that's incredible. And Jamama with the 14 months. My wife. It's good to see you too, Golden Star. Thank you for being here. How was your weekend? So I have a video. I made a video. I should have made a command. Oh no, that's not the right link. I'll get the right link. But today I wanted to look around that. I have to get the right link. Come on. Went to 2 barbecues. Hell yeah, nice. How does the mic sound? Does this sound good? I listened back to just something briefly and it was just like super loud. So I tried to rebalance it. I'm trying to get this link here. You can hear me. Good. That's good. Okay, so this is the new video that I posted on Saturday. I was trying to post it on Friday, but I screwed up the sound, so I had to do it again. I like rebalanced the sound in the video and then reposted it on Saturday morning. But anyway, there's the video. It took me a while to do this. It was like 2 months, but I finally got the video up. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I think I'm going to show this city off, and if I feel like continuing in cities, I will. But there's a couple other games I've wanted to get to that I've been thinking about, so we'll see. But I'd appreciate it if y'all could make your way over to YouTube. Yeah, there's the link to the channel. Just give a thumbs up for the live streams at least. Yeah, if you have a minute, 15 minutes, you can watch that video. Very fun, and it's part of a series of videos. Poplar. Hey, what's up, Obelix? How's it going? Poplar. Sunny, GenericLemons, Piccana, and SkilzBuildz have done tiles and other builds on this map so far, and then there's more people will be building on it coming up here. So yeah, doing well, Obelix. Thanks. Have to do some homework? Yeah, sure. Whenever you get a chance, I'd appreciate it. We got over 1,000 subs on the YouTube channel a couple weeks back. And this video is doing pretty good, but if you do happen to watch the video, the new video, there's a little hype button that's made for smaller channels like mine, and it'll help the algorithm push the video a little bit more. They added that because they realized that some of the traditional ways for smaller channels to get the algorithm to notice them weren't really working, so they added a hype button. And I don't know if you can access it on desktop, but you can access it on mobile. So any chance at CPP? I don't know. I really don't know. I know that man is busy. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. The more the merrier. There are, like I said, there are a couple guests lined up, so keep an eye out for that. If you follow any of us or subscribe to any of us on YouTube, you'll see that. So, and I'll going forward, I'll promote those videos as well on stream. So hopefully we all stay up to date on that. But that's what I told Dava. Yeah, Dava should make a train station or a. I mean, you know, Dava loves making rail yards. So, Taildos, Lurking Escape, thank you for being here. Yeah, I've asked, so we'll see. And then in the future, I was thinking of doing, for a while, I've been thinking of doing something that is kind of like a highlight of creators in the city's community. Just doing little interviews and just a little, like, really light kind of bio about them, but just seeing the humans behind some of this stuff, because the videos alone take a lot of work. Doing mods and making the maps and doing all this stuff, assets, doing all that stuff takes a lot of work. And I think it'd be cool to just kind of show off some of the people that would be willing to do it. So I'm thinking of doing that. Between two grays. Yeah. Don't call it that. Yeah, maybe not. You watch them when you're cooking. Oh, okay. That's why you never comment. No, yeah, no obligation to do any of that, but I'd appreciate it if you could. At least watch. Or at least just go and press thumbs up on it. But anyway, so this is what I made for this map. Got some cloud cover. We're getting an autosave there. So a little while ago, Poplar made this map, and it's supposed to be themed after Civilization. If you've ever played those games, they're like, it's like a strategy. It's like a 4X game where you build up you choose a civilization and then you build it, and you can fight or you can win through many different means. The game's been around forever, since I was a kid. But so there's hexagonal tiles, and everyone has gotten a tile. Hey, what's up, Jelly? This doesn't look like Pal World. Did I change it? I was like, oh no, did I change it? The category to Pal World. Oh dear. But you can see we have GenericLemons worked on this whole section. And I should say Poplar, GenericLemons, and Scunny were the first. They kind of started this. They did start it, not kind of. They did start it. So they all have they've gone through several rounds on this map. And then over the last year or so, they've invited other people to build on the map. But we have GenericLemons. Let me get out of the clouds here. GenericLemons here. Very, very talented, very skilled builder in this game. And with videos too. They have a very good YouTube channel. Here's Poplar's. Poplar does a great job as well. I mean, look at that. That is incredible. We can zoom in on it so we can just show it. But if you have a chance, you should go and watch all these people. Like that, this blows my mind. Very cool looking. Very cool way to utilize the space. He's done several tiles. Have some logging industry over here, and here's the Pacific Northwest logs. So cool. Traffic is an issue. Oh, from Lemons, you watch Lemons video? Yeah, traffic is a little bit of an issue on Lemons side. Here, and I'll show Sunny's, and then we'll come back to skills. So Sunny, who's another great city builder you may have heard of if you follow any of this stuff. He did this build out here. And then we have SkilzBuildz, who's another talented builder. All these people have great YouTube channels as well. Now, I think there was one of the features in this was an elevated tram. Turned out really well. Super cool. I mean, look at that. Hid the imperfections that the game gives us. He hid those very well. It looks really, really good. So, skills like me packed a lot into one tile. Like I said, I suggest watching these videos because they all kind of go over their thought process. And then we have Piccana. Piccana did like a Soviet style tile. Police state. Warlike culture with a bunch of missiles. Like the cool little gates. And then I chose to go... Wait, where are we? Yeah, I chose to go down here. So I had to connect... We're in the clouds here, sorry. I had to connect the train. I had to connect the highway. So I tried to run it through the mountainous terrain. I'm hoping that I'll get to do another tile so I can continue this build to make it even more Japanese. I mean, some people have... Yeah, this is an ongoing project. Yeah. Poplar, what's up? I was just showing off everything that you guys have done. Choreograd. You didn't have this in your bingo card? What? I wanted to show everyone's stuff off. And then here's mine. Chosen by me? No. I was a guest. I was invited by Poplar. So. You were stalking my YouTube page? Oh no. But this is the tile. This is what I chose. There hadn't been a... So if you've played Civilization, you know that there's, like I said, there's all throughout history. You could choose the Romans, Japanese, Byzantines, Russians, on and on and on. Americans. So you could choose tons of different things. Queen Elizabeth's England, the French, on and on and on. So I chose to do Japanese. Did you miss? Yeah, I showed off I showed off everyone's stuff before I wanted to get to mine. So we were scrolling by. Follow Gray on the tubes, guys. He's good, I suppose. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's kind. That's very kind of you. Jelly just said something similar. Jelly said, what you said, Slay and Gray are okay, I guess. So we've gotten high marks today. High marks all around. But anyway, yeah, I chose Japan. And at first I was going to choose this tile. It took me several builds to decide what I wanted to do. Initially, I was just looking at a fishing village. My imagination was, I couldn't really decide where I wanted to go with it. So I actually looked at, there's an old movie with Robin Williams, Popeye, which, I mean, you all know the cartoon, probably. I don't know. Maybe. The guy that eats spinach, the sailor that eats spinach. But there was a movie, and there's a town that still exists. It's where they filmed it. Man, I have tons of this band on here. I love them, but I don't want to listen to this. But anyway, there's a little fishing village where they filmed the movie Popeye, and it's just like it's a cool little. I wouldn't say it's like a cute dilapidated. You know, it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just an old kind of worn down fishing village. You know, real just like a. I don't know what, like turn of the last century, kind of like maybe into the 1920s or so. Kind of a northeastern US place, and it still exists. They keep it up, and it's like a tourist trap. But that's where I was looking at first, and I started terraforming this whole area, and I built some of it, really trying to go 1-to-1 on it. Quaint, yeah, exactly. Ortelli, it's quaint, yeah. And I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't going to be able to fit the whole thing. And I mentioned in the video, I think I mentioned in the video how it was difficult for me to come to the realization, and this is in so many words. I think I may have shortened what I'm trying, like the phrasing, but in so many words, it was difficult for me to fit everything in one place, because I haven't done any of the one tile challenges in the past. That had never really appealed to me, probably because I felt like I couldn't decide what I would want to do and how I would want to fit things. So that was a big challenge, because I usually make big sprawling builds. It's not like I hardly ever limit myself. If something else exists and it's not in a vacuum, then I can deal with the space and situate things. But when this was literally just a flat tile, just like this. And there's nothing. There was nothing here. So it was difficult for me to figure out how I wanted to do that. But then Jemima said, why don't you do something like a Studio Ghibli influenced build? And that led me to Tomonoura, which is a town that's south of Fukuyama, Japan. And that is where the film Ponyo was loosely based, in Tomonoura. And it's a fishing village, small fishing village, very densely packed around a harbor. But this is where it started, with this harbor here. And I tried to shape it just like 1-to-1 what I was looking at on the map. And then I was like, great. Now what do I do? Like I had the fishing stuff set up, and then I just sat and stared at it and tried other builds and deleted that, and tried another build and deleted that. And then I realized I should do terrace, like rice paddies, because you have a meeting. Oh, okay. Yeah. Have a good meeting, Jemima. Then I realized that I could do that. And I really didn't even think about how to do it. I just started because I've always wanted to try it. And I was like, I can't do water sources. I can't just put down a bunch of water sources, because they'll just flow into each other. So there's some nice surfaces that I decided on. In the video, there's a kind of a cool little time lapse where I kind of rotate around here, and it shows the start from just these mounds to I started setting up the steps, and then slowly, bit by bit, started placing all this stuff. So I did a lot of reading about it, but there's you didn't even think about the possibility of being surface. Oh yeah. Well, El Gendo, I believe these are El Gendos. He made a lot of he made water surfaces, and these are like one of the mirror water surfaces, and it worked really well. What was I going to say? So terrace farming is definitely a thing in Japan, but it's kind of a dying thing. It's kind of like that rural flight. Like a lot of the, just like anywhere, a lot of the jobs and just life is urban, right? It's Japan over the last 150 years or so has become more and more urban. A lot of that division has kind of been blurred, but a lot of the terrace farming is slowly disappearing. But I found some really cool places in Japan that still, this is still a way of life. So this is supposed to be that. What is what is the little town called? I'd have to look again. Shima. I'd have to look and see how to say it again. I don't want to mispronounce it. But there is a place that has these farms, and it really does look it resembles what I did, closely resembles it. And it is like what you would expect from a Japanese terrace farm. It's beautiful. The whole plantation into a river like that, only more steep. Yeah. And there's tons, there's even some industrialized terrace farming. So it's, you know, it's less the traditional way of doing it, and it's very steep, and they're very layered, and everything is is set up for you know, industrial efficiency. But anyway, that's what I tried to do here. And if you look around at some of the Japanese terrace farms, you'll see a lot like this. But they grow all types of stuff. It's not just rice paddies. Like they'll grow all types of things on these terraces. But I've always been fascinated with that, and I never did it. I never thought it was possible. Off topic. The new grid mod. Area bucket on nodes around the area where you want the grid to fill. Interesting. Oh, huh. I didn't even see that. Oh, let's see if hopefully it queued it. This damn thing. I had to reinstall this. One moment. It was. You are live. It will resume when you are live on Twitch. I am live. Spotify's been really messing around with this. Albaniz, how's it going, dude? Yeah. It's making me want to make downtowns and industrial parks are unnecessary just because it's so wildly fun. Huh? Yeah, I didn't even know that was happening. Let me reconnect this bypass. And then I'll do it again because it didn't want to do that. Oh, you don't have to do that, Jelly. Oh, it's playing it. Okay. Well, you could do song requests. No, it didn't work. I don't. But it worked. I think I had to reconnect it. They've been having trouble. Spotify's been messing around with the API, and they've been limiting API calls. So it's like Songify's had issues, but Songify did add a Koba's small Koba's feature. So I could use Koba's and it will show me what is playing. So I think they're moving to it, maybe. Yeah, it's not there yet. It's not all the way. It just shows you what's playing. So I think they're kind of working on it. But okay, so then I started working on the. I think in the order of the video, I went from the terrace farms to these farms, which was close. But it was kind of just like I was working on stuff all around the city just to fill space and to have like something that was less of a vacuum. Like it's very hard for me to, when something is just blank. I think everyone knows, like starting a new city can be kind of a pain. Should turn that monitor on. There we go. The white lines, they updated their UI. Oh, nice. Hopefully that works. Come on now. Come on. It's gonna be weird. Okay, if you guys do song requests, it might just have to be manual today because, like I said, I did have to. You can still do them, and I'll see them, but I had to reinstall, so something's not working right. But there you go. The white lines on the roads. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, they were kind of weird. They were kind of glitching stuff out. So I had a big scare when I was ready to send it to the next person. I had a lot of errors. Discovered I was still using the local, I still had local Real Vision decals installed. So the next person was like, I can't load this. And when they loaded it, it was like, there was just a bunch of, you know, the white tablets, the white squares, rectangles all over the place. So I had to work on that. I was up pretty late trying to fix that for Sunny, but registering the songs. No, it's fine. It's fine. If there is a mod that's around, they can do it. Like they can do the song request command. So like I said, yeah, even after this, I was still like, okay, this will be like a fishing agricultural village. And I kept trying to fit in all of these, you know, the dense, if you look at Tomonua, it's just this dense patchwork of houses, like the prototype, like the Japanese, just like what we have in the game, what you would think of when you think of a Japanese home in a densely packed, what is now a suburb, but was probably once just a remote village. So that's kind of where I was going with it. And then I was like, you know, this is a city. I want many different biomes or many different themes in this whole thing. And I started my mind kind of latched onto that, and I finally was able to, there was a block, like I said, I was finally able to get through that and see that I could make like a little diorama. And I've seen things like this in the past, so it was like, then it seems like, oh, okay. Like I can just, I'm going to build up from this corner. I'm going to build back up to actually have a city. And there were a lot of new Japanese buildings that were slowly being posted. There were a couple things that I wanted that I couldn't find. But I went to the modders Discord and said, can anyone make any Torii gates? Are there any Torii gates? Does anyone know of any temples? And there was somebody that was like, he was working on them right then. He was actually, or they, I don't know, they were actually working on it and learning how to make assets. So it made it really easy, but it was going to take some time. So in the video, you'll see this is the one. This is what the person was working on. There were actually two people. There's this Zozo 103, and there was Ellie Smith was also working on Torii gates, and they ended up actually making a whole set of shrine assets. So we get the gong, and we have a shrine offering box. So I ended up using Zozo's Torii gates because they just fit a little bit better. But that said, Torii gates, yeah. Hey, what's up, cheeks? It's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. Your kid's school schedule is nice and EU friendly. Well, I mean, like I said, they're still, like we were talking about that, how the summer lasts 3 months. They're not going to be in school for a little while, if that's what you mean by their school schedule. But yeah, so cheeks, there were some things that I didn't get to in the video because I wanted to keep it under 20 minutes, you know, so adjusting or yeah, no, that's true. But anyway, for the Torii gates, I made them myself. So if you'd watched me in the past, you would have seen me do a lot of this. Kind of like what Harbor Master J did in some ways. But I use these benches. I think I used 10 of these benches. You can color them. You can dye these. So I got the right, matched it. You know, I'm not going to match it exactly right now. But anyway, I was able to match to the red that I wanted, came here, matched the black that I wanted. And then we got logs. 2 logs. Where are they? I don't know, one of these. Not the huge ones. Something like that. But you can color these red too. So I made my own, and I went through that one night. I spent like 4 hours, 5 hours trying to plan this, and I got them. And I got like 2 or 3 of them built. And there's a method that you can do with move it and the transform, using the coordinates to make one template, and then you can match, proceed. You can do relatively faster than doing them over and over again, just completely manually. There's like a really rudimentary copy and paste function where you can copy and paste coordinates, and then you can use move it to keep the original template selected, and you copy and paste everything to lay directly on the original, and then you take move it and you move the original, and there you have a copy of what you made. So I've done that a couple times. I did that with the stadium in the first city. I think in the city I'm doing now, I've done it a couple times as well. But in any case, that was fun. It was fun. But we got actual Torii gates. And then later on, yeah, the mesh viewer is awesome. And I know that some of these people that were, it's not in this playset yet. I think it's being added to the playset for the next builder. But I do have that. And some of these were new, so I wouldn't spam these because I don't know. I think these might have a level of detail, but you know, like its cons boats do not. And I have a couple of those. I think I couldn't remember. Yeah, so I did keep. There's a couple of them, but just don't spam these. A couple is fine. I wouldn't use 50. I wouldn't use 100, 200 of these in your city. It's not good. It's not good. But it is nice to see in the Star Q's mod. It's definitely helpful. Most of the Torii gates were fine. Yeah, and the person, the Ellie Smith, made these without knowing how to do that, and then they made a temple without knowing how to do that. So the temple was problematic. I'm just trying. Hello, Jack Sparrow. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. Sorry, I'm just rattling, just in my monologue here. The temple wasn't ready for this build. I think it came out like maybe it came out about the same time that I was finishing up. And then I read that it had no LEDs, so I was like, we'll probably not use that because this is a shared map. I didn't want to add too much to it. I did end up adding like 20 assets, mods to this build, but I know other people were going to be getting a hold of this, and I didn't, you know, the variation in specs of the computers and whatever. I wanted to pay attention to performance, so I didn't get the temple, unfortunately. But I did want that. In Tomonura, the city, there's actually an old temple on a hill that looks like an old castle, but it's set up on a hill. And I wanted to do that, but it was too bad. Hey, Cons, what's up, dude? Am I missing stuff? I think most of the Torii gates are fine. Some of them are problematic. Yeah. And I looked at them in my play set, so that might. It's kind of like a whirlwind. I was so busy. You appreciate my restraint, dude. I mean, I added some stuff, but I think it was good stuff, right? I think it was useful stuff. I really did try. Like I was considering adding. Anytime I was like, oh, I need this. I was like, I'll dial it back, because I knew who was going to be using it next. Like once I found out who was going to be using it next, I was like, you know, I'm gonna hold off. For him. Gotta keep it under control here. You know, I think he'll be able to load all this fine. But I was concerned about the density of the oaks. And Jelly knows this because I was on a call with Jelly and Q, and I was talking about how the trees were so extremely dense, and the amount of foliage I used on this hill, I was worried that somebody's GPU was going to struggle if they came over here. So Espadon, hello. Hey, thanks. Yeah, of course. Nice to see you. So I went back through this and I removed a lot of the layering. There were trees on top of trees. I didn't use Anarchy, but now, 1635. Hey, Jack Sparrow, how are you doing? You all right? You all right, Jack Sparrow? Stop. Yeah. And Q and Jelly were like, you're done. Stop it. Close this city now. You're done. You're done. But anyway, back to how I decided to add the rest of the city, as opposed to just having a fishing village. So I had the harbor, and then I had these odd blocks. This was pretty much blank. And then I was like, you know what? We need some height. And I moved these buildings around back and forth a little bit because I was like, this could be the pinnacle here. Will this be the pinnacle of the skyline? Back and forth. And this is how I decided on it. And then I started looking at these bird's eye views and a lot of maps, obviously. And then there's some beautiful photography of Tokyo. But I started using those to really influence how I would fill the rest of the stuff in. And then, of course, there was a couple that I didn't exactly feature in the video, but maybe I spent a good amount of time on this. There's a park. There's like a business park in Japan. I don't know if it was Osaka or Tokyo, but those are the two primary places I look because they have a lot of beautiful parks, a lot of beautiful gardens. But this was one that I was looking at that I thought was pretty. So I was watching Nick. I was watching Nick's simulations while I built this. So that was fun. And then we moved over here. I had to figure out how to fit the services. Q and Let Gray cook. Never listen to those guys. Always over detail. Yeah. No, but I was done. Cheeks. Like I really was done. It was like carrying on, and I was just like stressing. I was super anxious. Like I wanted to make something. Hey, Demir. All right. 11 months. Thanks for resubbing. Woo. How's it going, Demir? It's good to see you. I was stressing. Honestly, I was stressing about this. Like it was fun. I loved doing it, and it like made me think out of what I usually do. But I was just like, man, I want to make this because other people are going to have this, right? And I'm going to be in this series. So I wanted to make it something that I was proud of, but something that I could see over and over again and be like, nice. Like I'm happy with that, how that turned out, because I don't know how many more people are going to work on it. There's a lot of tiles left. So I was like, I want to make sure that when other people are flying over everyone else's build, that it's something unique and something that, that I, like I said, that I could look at and be like, I'm happy with how that turned out. So I overthought it a lot, and I spent too much time. In the long run, when it's all said and done now, looking back on it, I spent way too long. And Jamal would tell you I was stressing. And when we got to the video, I was stressing. It's not like I was losing too much sleep because I'm already bad with sleep, staying up too late, but it was something I was taking very seriously. So it took a lot of my creativity in other areas, like in the stream for the other city. It took that. This was taking a lot of that energy. So yeah, I could have made probably detailed more, and I could have spent more time, but I was like, I just have to finish. And they were right. They were right in the end. Does she need to go outside? Go outside, pups. My puppy's getting big now. So okay, I was thinking about doing an elevated rail to connect to the rest of the city. Go outside. lead her to you. Go ahead. You run over there. Make it exciting for her so she goes. Go ahead, puppies. There you go. Sylvie went, so the little one went. But I was thinking about doing an elevated rail, and I think once I got my mind wrapped around the one tile, I think I got locked into that. So I locked myself into a lot of little cages, creatively. Sometimes when I like decide on something, I stick to it. But then I was like, well, maybe if I or somebody else wants to continue, this tile's wide open. So I can always return to this. Some of this stuff can always be redone to make it more, if this density is going to continue, that can be done, right? Because I was thinking for this side of town to make a rural train station, something low to the ground, surrounded by small houses and shops and stuff. But I decided to make it like a more modern thing, ground level. And the highway will also, in the future, it's possible that this highway can be, I can fix this to be more modern rather than just going to a T, to a cross intersection here. I can add more levels to it and make it more efficient because the population will grow. Because I want it to be dense out on this side eventually. But anyway, I did the train station, had an empty block here. I wanted to keep the density low so it would climb up to the pinnacle over here. So I made another little park. And this one actually gets used a lot. And I like how a lot of the people stop here. The tits are gone. What's up, Pip? The TTS are gone. Oh, the TTS is busted. I think I need to redo the alert box or whatever it is. I need to like make a new one. So, but luckily and I've mentioned this in the video too, there are these crepe myrtle trees, right? Which
they resemble the cherry blossoms. So I use those quite a bit. When you zoom out, the contrast I think it's pretty. I use them all over the place just to add light. I didn't want to overdo it, but I know that that's definitely in a lot of the reference material. That is a big part of prototypical Japanese cities, in the mountains, in the rural areas. They're everywhere, right? So, and I've experienced the spring in Vancouver and also in Washington, D.C., and it is amazing. So that's always been something that I've wanted to do more of. I've used these before, but I wanted to have that feeling of spring in those places. And, obviously in Japan, because it's a whole thing, so. Thanks, Lemons, what's up, dude? I was showing off everyone else's stuff, and then he came in and he was like, oh, did I already miss you showing everyone's stuff? I was like, yeah. So yeah, you missed me showing off your stuff. But I wanted this to be used, right? Because this isn't quite used. Mostly because there's nothing over here. My vision was that I wanted to have a nice big modern park along the coast, and that maybe in the future we could have more foot traffic through that with an added population over here, because there'd be more of a reason for people to move around this whole area. So everything is ready to go for when that does happen. Invisible paths are installed and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much the build. Oh, the temple. I should show that. So this was the final thing that I did. We have a little bit of an issue with with these showing. So I must have not used anarchy on them, unfortunately. That's too bad. But this temple was really fun. I had to do it myself because, like I said, the temple wasn't ready. And it doesn't have level of detail. So it was just like, I'll make a really subdued temple, and when I started laying this out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make
a rock garden. How the hell do I do that? And it was just like, I was watching Pip's stream when I did that. I was just like, oh, am I getting lag? Was it lagging? My bad. My bad, everybody. Let's see if I have. Oh, those are all stopped. It was? Oh, okay. Okay. So this temple with the rock garden, and I was able to use Ellie Smith, as I say in the video. I don't know how to say that person's name, but it gave me an opportunity to use some of their assets. Oh, we have a seagull. We have a little seagull. So this was fun though. This was gave me a lesson in minimalism. I know maybe it looks full, but I usually use a lot of trees and everything. So it was really, for me, it was minimalist. Using the space more than trying to fill it with too much, maybe. That was fun. I really enjoyed doing that. I wish the little path would show up here. It doesn't want to, but there's more of this rock path in here. And I guess I didn't use Anarchy. I screwed up, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's supposed to be there. There we go. And then we have the lighthouse, which I did say in the video I was watching a horrible movie. I was watching some Dave Bautista movie on Netflix. That was it was bad. It was really bad. Jemima, partway through this, Jemima sat right here. I was like, what the hell are you watching? And then she watched the rest of it, and we were just ripping on it. We were riffing like it was Mystery Science Theater or something on that movie. I don't even remember what it was called, but it was horrible. It was a really bad movie, but it was mindless, and it was good to not have anything serious that I didn't have to pay attention to. But we called that movie. We called the ending for sure. But there are, and I mentioned this in the video, there are more traditional lighthouses in Japan. There are so many off the wall, crazy looking lighthouses though. Like the creativity that goes into some of the architecture in Japan is wild. Like everything can be anything. And they have crazy looking lighthouses, but there are some that look like some of the stuff that we have in game. So this fit in pretty well. And I ended up connecting the light rail or the train station to Sunny City, and it gets tons of foot traffic, which I wanted. I wanted that to be like super busy. So it stays busy, and finally I put the little glass things over the top of it there. Man, handsome family. I love it. God dang. Stiff Richards. There we go. We're listening to Stiff Richards now. So yeah, that's the build. That's the build. Stash House. I did watch that one, and he makes some bad movies. No, this one it was like he was a DEA agent, and he had kids, and they tried to make it real hip and like, I don't know. It was, and if you want to watch it, I don't know, spoilers, but the kids end up getting involved. There's a whole group of them, and they're like, our parents are DEA agents. We could do this. It's just so stupid. Train traffic to your port is effed. What, because of me? Did I break it? I hope I didn't break your stuff, dude. There were a couple times where I went through and fixed some things that were blinking at us. Or blinking at me, but yeah, not much. So anyway, yeah, that's the build. That was really fun. I appreciate Poplar and Lemons and Sunny for inviting me to do that. That was very cool. If you haven't, thank you, Jelly. Thank you. If you haven't watched the video, that's Phil Collins, the title of the song. I would like it if you would. And like I was saying, for small. Holy crap, I just watched the video and saw you were live. Yeah. Levels of layering you got in. Hey, thank you, Frozen Hockey. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. No, because of me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was so paranoid about breaking something. I didn't want to break anything. I was trying to keep it, keep it on a level where things were still kind of balanced. I know it's infinite money, so it's not that huge. Try to keep it, didn't want to bust anything. But I appreciate that, Frozen Hockey. That's very nice. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the video. If you haven't seen the video, which I probably oh, Jemima pinned it. So there's a pin up there. And also the whole playlist has everyone else's build. So it'd be cool if you all would go and watch every single one. If you don't watch every single, no, there's a lot. There's I think there's 12 to 15 videos now, but a lot of the creators, video creators, content creators there post pretty regularly. Some don't post as regularly, but if you don't know Scunny, visit his channel. If you don't know GenericLemons, visit his channel. There's a video of he made a island chain challenge, which was very cool video. If you don't know Piccana or Poplar makes awesome maps and does also make a lot of cool videos, very cool builds, making a Mediterranean build. Now he has a series going. Piccana, if you don't know Piccana, great detailer, very cool content creator, Scottish, very cool accent for my American ear. And then thank you. And then there's also SkilzBuildz did the island build, and Skills has a new video out. I think he was building a new transit network or something. So yeah, check out everyone's channels, everyone's build in this map. It's a very, very cool little project. Very fun stuff. So yeah, that's what we did. That's what I did. We did it together, everyone. You helped. But along the way, I learned a lot. So it was fun. It was very fun. And the terrain that was released made everything look very pretty. I think some stuff should probably be touched up, and I think Poplar has mentioned that with the new terrain paint and the new cliff textures and stuff. You could probably go in and mess with stuff. I don't know. Lava needs to upload on YouTube again. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I've mentioned it in passing to Dava. Yeah, who knows? I think there is a lineup that will be. There's a lineup coming. So maybe in the future. Who knows? No promises. It's not mine. I'm but a guest. That's all I am here. So I appreciate everyone following through that. That was fun. Hey, thanks for following. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. We do anonymous here now, so feel free to say what's up. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else that anyone wanted to see? You don't mean to alarm me? You're being followed. Oh God. Can I check? Yeah, well, there's a whole new dense thing going on. Out it again. Hey, what's up, Frozen? Nice to see you over here. There's a whole, what's coming next, so I'm sure the traffic probably it's going to be different, but where the hell is the traffic? Where's that road? Isn't there a road? It's not bad. You have good traffic. Lemons had that whole video dedicated to the traffic. Love the vibe, channel aesthetic, build work. Thanks. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Welcome to the better site. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by the YouTube channel and then coming over here, because I put a lot more effort into. Well, not so much anymore. I put tons of effort on into the YouTube channel recently, but for a long time it was just Twitch. So. But I started streaming about a year ago and put a good amount of effort into both now. So, okay, cool. No, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Lemons was having issues, and he did that whole video dedicated to this interchange. And it's still, he still had the volume is still, but it's not backed up. What's really clogged up is Choreograd. But it has it on green. Is that just road condition? Is that what we're looking at? Oh, we're just looking at road condition. Which we should need to be looking at traffic. Yeah, see, Choreograd is brutal going through these gates. Yenzers, what's up? You need to build passenger rail. I was gonna connect to yours, but you don't have a train station, right? I think I was trying to connect to Lemons. Maybe that's the one. But then I was like, I don't want it to get backed up, and we didn't have enough trains. There weren't enough trains on the map. So we do need a train yard. Yeah, so I just built the one line to Sunny's. So your traffic volume's up, but it's not bad. It is a little backed up. But you have the road that goes out to the outside connection. Yeah, if you build a train station, connect it to mine. We get that like crazy amount of foot traffic going to and from that train station. Immediately it was packed. When I connected it to Sunny's, it was just like everyone in the city went to the train station. It was cool. If I had the opportunity, yeah, for sure. If I had the opportunity, I would love to. Yeah, I think the biggest cities that include multiple tiles are from the people that originally started the whole project, Frozen. So, doing good, Yenzers. It's nice to see you. Yeah, doing really well. Yeah, so the Poplar, GenericLemons, and Sunny Scunny all have much larger areas, and then the guests. So far, there's been 3 guests, including me. Now I have 1 tile apiece. So yeah, it's fun stuff. The Jackson's Bend. Did somebody request this, or this is just on my playlist? Oh, Golden Star, right? Was it Golden Star? Had to have been. Oh, and it worked. It worked. Okay, good. I don't think we talked about this, but what are your thoughts on LeBron going to the Sixers? That's going to be crazy. I still don't think they're going to win. I don't think they're going to win, but that's like the weight. It was kind of balanced, but I feel like the whole weight kind of tipped over. We'll see, though. We'll see. Because Embiid's kind of, I don't know. Embiid's good when he's playing, right? But I don't think we talked about this. But no, how's it going? I say hi to. Oh, wait, what did I miss? I say hi to you so much that jelly is my first suggested word after hi. You love Embiid because you're a diehard KU fan. I'm still cheering for the Sixers. Yeah. Like I said, he's good when he plays. He misses a lot. He misses a lot of games, but he's a game changer when he's on the court. He's a force. So we'll see. We'll see. The 2 of them could do a lot, right? That's a good team. It is a very good team. They have a lot of weapons now. And LeBron is a ring maker. Everyone talk about ring chasing, and he's a ring maker. I think I saw Derek Fisher I saw a clip of him talk about it. Sports. What's up? What's up, Jelly? You want to talk about NBA? Come on. You miss sleeping. Oh, we talk. We bring up the sports and you're just like, it's time for bed. LeBron can pick it up on the days of Embiid wrestling. Yeah, I mean, it's LeBron. LeBron, Jaylen Brown, and Embiid. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about maybe LeBron can teach Jaylen Brown a thing or two. I know there's the narrative about him. It's somewhere. Oh, hell yeah. there's the narrative about Jaylen Brown now because it's off season and everything that was happening before LeBron was Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown. Somewhere in between.
I think he has deficiencies that he needs to fix. He's a great player, but once you put people on a team with LeBron and Embiid, it changes a lot. So, thank you, Jelly, your parting gift. Maxey, yeah, he's a great shooter. As a Knicks fan, I'm not worried about the Sixers. Yeah, like I said, Embiid's good when he plays. We'll see. You're gonna go back to looking, but wanted to swing in. Yeah, no problem. Nice to see you. Thank you for jumping over here. A Rail Depot tile would be really fun now. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I was saying, and I've mentioned this, and Golden Star was talking about it. If we got Dava, if Dava would take a tile, he would make an excellent Rail Depot. That would be very cool. I don't want to typecast, right? I don't want to typecast Dava. He's an excellent builder outside of that. I don't know how much fun he would have building a rail yard, another rail yard. He seems to enjoy it on his own. But that's something to keep in mind. Let's see here. I'm triggered. Oh no. The Sixers should have never let Jimmy Butler years ago, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Jimmy Butler's, he's a hell of a player too. He fits well with a lot of different teams. Knicks might win the East again. See how the Celtics play without Jelly. Pete's not here to talk about the Celtics. He loves the Celtics. Oh my God, what did we got here? Oh, see, there's a song by the Hanson family that was on the first season of True Detective. And for some reason, I think I accidentally favorited or liked 3 of the Hanson family's albums, so we can they have cool songs, but it's a little overdone on this playlist. Jimmy Butler on the Heat was crazy until the end, yeah. Oh, that was the Nuggets here. Bob? No. Isn't that's the Hanson brothers. This is the Handsome family. Yeah, no, not Mbop. Not Hanson. So I don't know what to do now. Jamama and I got
this game called Tears of Metal that Slay 3K was playing yesterday, and it's awesome. I was thinking about playing that. I could load my other city. It would take a second because I have to switch play sets. There's also the next 2 Half-Life, the original Half-Life, the expansions to that I haven't played in 20 years that I was thinking about continuing. There's Blue Shift, and I think I would start with Opposing Forces, and then I would go to Blue Shift, and then I would move. I think that's it, and then I would move to Half-Life 2. Opposing Forces is so good, yeah. Mecha, yeah, I do have Mecha, yeah. Jamama read the stories over the weekend, so she came and removed it from both our computers. But it turns out it was just a map, and that I think somebody on their Discord got their account hijacked, something like that. There was something going on, but it's all cleared up now. So it wouldn't take long to install it, but Half-Life was the only game to make you jump out. Dude, Half-Life, that game. So I would always play SimCity. I played SimCity 2000 and all that. I played StarCraft and Age of Empires and Warcraft and Diablo 2. But Half-Life, I think Half-Life made me a gamer, man. I played the hell out of that game. Oh my God, in high school. I almost missed my junior prom because of that game. I lost track of time. My mom came in and was like, I almost just doxed myself. My mom came in and was like, great, aren't you supposed to be getting ready for prom? I was like, oh, I was playing Half-Life Deathmatch. StarCraft, yeah, StarCraft is an awesome game. I just recently watched Simcopter play through StarCraft and well, he didn't play Brood Wars, but he played through StarCraft. And then he played through Warcraft 3. It was cool. It was cool to see. Sim's been on, I don't know if you guys know Simcopter, but longtime streamer. He's been on a vintage game kick. Like vintage, like back from, we're about the same age. I think he's a couple years younger than I am, but back, you know, in the time when we were under 18, under 21, Nintendo 64 and those old PC games. He just played the hell out of GoldenEye, and now he's playing a bunch of old Nintendo 64 games. So Eve, I played Eve a little bit. Yeah, I have a character on Eve he's sitting there waiting. My friend really wanted me to play Eve online, so I played with him for a little while. Nothing serious though. Nothing serious. Yeah. He gave me a ship. I think I played Eve for 16 years. Oh my god. It was a cool game. I had WoW ended up capturing me. So I ended up being a WoW player for a long time. It was WoW, and then it was Battlefield 2. Well, I guess it was like Unreal 2000 tournament or something like that. I can't remember that. There was one that really hooked me and that had vehicles, and then Battlefield 2. And I played Battlefield 2 all through college and everything. There's a bunch of games I played a lot of back then. But it was really WoW and Battlefield were the ones back in the day. Welcome back, Poplar. Welcome back. Lost track of WoW after the 7th. Yeah, it's been ever since it was before the Panda expansion. I kind of dropped off, but I returned to it periodically, and I've gotten hooked for months at a time, but it doesn't have that same hook, you know? The same claws into me. Yo, what's up, Con? How's it going, dude? Sorry you were absent. No problem. StarCraft is preventing me from exploring. Wait, SC? StarCraft 2? Wait, what is SC? BF6 is cool. I liked it. That pretty place? Cool looking? Hell yeah. Thanks. StarCraft 2. Okay. You poked around the build. Yeah. I'm sure you... I was going to say, you can just load it up if you'd like. As long as it's the save that I figured out how to fix. Man, that freaked me out. I was just like, oh my God. You got to be kidding me. City Skylines 2. Okay, yeah. Yeah, City Skylines 2 has definitely taken a lot of... the last year has been City Skylines 2. There's been a couple games sprinkled in there, but it's been mostly this. So, you want to try something random for a few minutes? You were bored and made a game? What is it? What is the game? You have so many. Yeah. I see people playing other games, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try that. I'll put it on the list. Like the Steam wish list grows and grows. But this Tears of Metal game was... Jamama and I played it. I don't know, probably like 3 hours yesterday. It's pretty awesome. I don't know if any of you played Dynasty Warriors back in the day. But this really scratches the itch. And I realized while I was watching Slay, I for some reason, it was kind of a dumb assumption, but I thought that Dynasty Warriors as a franchise wasn't really around anymore, but they've been making it ever since I played, and the last time I played Dynasty Warriors was what, like 15 years ago. They've been making games, and the newest Dynasty Warriors sold 1 million copies. I was like, what? No way, that's crazy. 'Cause for me, the game had died because they just kept... I mean, there's only so much you can do with the source material, But they just kept making the same exact, literally for several versions of that game, it was the same exact game over and over. And it was, you know, I respect that. It's a fun game. But it just got tiresome because it's like, oh, okay, it's the same thing. I already did this. Do I really want to level all this again? You know, so I stopped playing. And then they tried to do the MMO thing, and I put it down, and I haven't played it again. So it's a random, stupid TD game. It's just a web game, so you don't gotta download anything. All right, let's see. Oh, I've been hacked. Tower defense. Generic, not chaotic tower defense. Defend your chunky castle against slowly rotating geometric shapes. This cartoony, action-packed tower defense experiment. Hacksaws, yep. We're done. Oh, did you just make this? Did you just whip this together with a prompt? Hell yeah, Tears of Metal, dude. Game is awesome. The game is really fun. Me deep. My deep. What's up, Shane? How's it going? It's an AI made thing. I put a good chunk of work into making it play fun. Okay. Let's see. So I do web development, so I could tell right off the bat. It's like, that is an AI website. I didn't look at the source. I was just the colors. I knew right away. BG3. I played that jelly and I played it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I have a solo campaign going that I haven't played for several months now. No, I haven't played it all summer, actually. I love that game, though. It's a very, very fun game. Expedition 33 is another one that I can't say it's like the biggest appeal, but I'd like to try it because of the accolades. 007 looked good. Indiana Jones is one that I really, really want to play. Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2, yeah. I've watched people play all those games, and they look really, really fun. Grayscan, yeah. You went to McDonald's yesterday, and on their menu screen there was an ad for their summer deal, and it looked made out of AI. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah, I'll play it for a sec. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Next, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, Indiana Jones looks rad. I've watched several people play it, and it looks fun. I love Indiana Jones. It's like one of my favorite movie franchises of all time. So I've been thinking about browser. I'm gonna keep the browser. I don't have like a full screen browser scene. We can do it. Does it have sound? I'll turn on sound. All these companies making AI ads are just, it does not have sound, okay. Are just absurd. Yeah, I think the ad agency that I knew, or that industry, that people that were alive maybe in the 90s and in the early 2000s, that's pretty much gone now because of YouTube. There's a lot of the advertising and promotions for things for, not gigantic, for not gigantic companies is all outsourced to content creators. And then now with AI, I think it's too bad. There's a lot of suffering in that industry, but it's advertising. So. Boomerang. Let's see here. Spinning blade passes through, fast and reliable. I'm gonna go with the axe. Choose your support. Luck increases rarity shift, so I have a spinning axe. Ooh, there we go. And do I control this? $2X. It's amazing what you can do. Oh. What do we get? New weapon, missile. So this game's made by It's Con. So we're not playing City Skylines. Right now, if you haven't noticed. Blessed shield. 1% chance. Oof. Crit damage. Equip missile in next slot. Yeah, sure. New support XP 0.5%. XP is probably good. But we did get missiles. We could double up on that. I don't know how often this is going to come up. We'll double up on missile. Welcome, Sharpie. What's up? How's it going, Sharpie? The axe is... That's a hammer. That's a hammer. Oh. Affects the tower directly. Tower size. A shotgun. Goes in next slot. How many slots? Okay, we have 4 extra slots. Cooldown. Oh, yeah. Bomb. Crit rate. Affects the tower. I'm curious what that does. Yeah, doing good, Sharpie. Nice to see you. I was just, it's kind of funny. Like, no joke. I was wondering how's Sharpie been? My stream schedule has been kind of weird. But yeah, I was thinking about you, Sharpie. Hope you're having a good summer. Oh God. Oh my God. We're gonna need another weapon. We're gonna need that shotgun. New weapon, fart. Okay. Plus 5% size. Speed. Oh, you don't need to bark. Girls, have we been paying attention to Zadie? You've been helping me out, right? You take a look behind the couch, make sure everything's clean back there. Yeah, doing good. Should we do that just to see what it is? Clam? Crit rate. I'm stacking I'm gonna just keep stacking the size. Flamethrower? That might be cool. Things are getting a lot closer now. 15% extra speed. Yes, speed. Tower speed. Fire rate. Let's do it. Kids don't like sitting down and watching long videos anymore. These kids. Yeah, that's going to be good when they get close. Oh my God. Do it. Crit. That's a lot of bonus crit. But yeah, I'm stacking size. I'm a size queen. Boost random weapon. Okay. And what does this do? Does this just randomly select something? A slime gun? Increased XP. I seem to be doing okay with XP. Missile size. Projectile speed. That's a refresh. Oh, like a re-roll? Oh, I can do this while we're going. More size. Get him. Oof. They need to be faster. Crit. Black hole. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're gonna lurk? Hey, have a good lurk. New weapon, dart gun. 5% damage. Oh my god. Triple axe. Triple axe. So is the black hole just gonna... Maybe I should have put that somewhere else. Suck him down. Get him. Oh, it slows him. They can pass through it. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh my god, they're coming, they're coming. I should have put that further away. Shoot, right, I forgot the axe upgrade is broken. Oh no. No, lightning. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're full up on flamethrower speed. That seems clutch right at the end, but I think maybe that will be better. Size. Overall size. So what you been up to, Sharpie? This band was cool back in the day. They did a Lord of the Rings themed album. Appleseed Cast. If your song isn't going through, I can definitely fix that. So should have meant, yeah, come on, man. You're screwing my run up. Support, protect. Start with 5% shield. 6. Cooldown. Yeah, there we go. Speed. You were in Minnesota for a while. Got back. Oh, nice. How's the family? Have a good trip? You make it out there pretty often. Hey, they're shooting at me. Get that one. Skeleton. Increase crit. Cooldown. Yeah. Yeah. Rapid fire. I'm in my reading era. You've been online a little bit. Oh, good. No, good. What'd you read? Something good? No. I think we're going down. My choices. Oh, my choices of. Oh, we have a lot of hit points. Give me the treasure. Oh, I missed the treasures. 1 missile count. Oh yeah. More size. Protection. All weapon damage. Weapons grow bigger. Speed. Bigger. Speed. It was hot. Yeah, I bet. Oh man, yeah, we've been... Oh. So which one's shooting at me? The orange one. We had really bad smoke. I don't know if you were here when I was complaining about it, but it was ruthless. Not from fires, just in Colorado and Utah, but it was bad. Well, that wasn't bad. We made it through. So we're getting hit, so we probably need a little bit of protection. The black hole damage. Yeah. Crit rate. Oh, we have lightning. 25% size. Yeah. Rapid fire. Is your mama no, she's at work. She's in a meeting. You haven't caught the parasite? Yes, luckily I haven't. Our Taco Bell closed. Oh no. Our Taco Bell closed a while back, so we haven't had to deal with that. Oh, I know that wasn't the only thing. Shotgun pellet. Oh, I don't have a shotgun. 1% chance per stack to instantly kill. Okay. Overall, we'll keep going size. Lightning. Ooh, cool down. Man, look at this thing. It's not messing around. Holy hell. You can do it. Oh, this might be the end. This thing looks like it's gonna hit hard. Oh my god. We're dying. Ah. Great noise. Great noise. Or no, we do GRY and there, we'll do that. Grinders. Con made a hey, what's up, Antonio? Con made a little AI game, a little tower defense. So I was trying it. That's fun. That's like it's a cool time killer for sure. If you want to try it, you can go here. Oh, maybe we need this link. This one. How's it going, Antonio? Adding more weapons, yeah. That's fun. Just a cool little, time waster. I thought I was going the right way, but that big one threw me off. I needed more damage. Needed more damage at the end. Hangover, stressful last week. Oh, damn. That's not fun. Okay, so I think the YouTube stream, I think just because the cities is the theme of the channel, I don't know. I hate to end it, but after showing the city off, oh, you went back to you? Yeah, perfect. Well, and if you can rewind on Twitch as well, Poplar. Yeah, you're a subscriber, so you can rewind in the stream. I think they added that sometime like in the summer of last year. Yaks upgrade. Are you okay? You look radiant as always. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm good. I was just showing off the city from the video I just posted for the Civ Skylines series. So I did a little overview, a long-winded description of the video that I couldn't quite get in my edited video, and showed off everyone's stuff. And Q, I just saw that. Thank you very much. I didn't notice on the vertical stream until now. I glanced at it and I was like, yeah, but I finally just read what it said. Thank you. Great series. Yeah. So I'm officially a part of that. I released my video on Saturday. So pro viewer. No, that's cool. I mean, you could use both, right? So, but I don't know. What should I do? Should I play more cities? And Poplar is a part of that. So if you've watched it, you probably know that. Poplar has a build over here. Or over here. So yeah, we were looking at some of the cool stuff, and I mean, this is so cool, Poplar. Holy hell. that blew my mind when I first saw it. I was like, what the... Actually, when I started building, I tried to do this really geometric thing. Hear me out, Gray. Oh no. I'm hearing. I'm gonna do a little lurk whilst I try and get this camera set up for reasons. Okay. No problem, Shane. Good luck, dude. I hope that worked. Oh man, Ahmad Jamal is so cool. This actually right here is one of my favorite songs of all time. Mind blowing. Build a park. Build a park. Hear me out. Let me blow your mind. Build a park. Yes, hold on. Somewhat natural. Yeah. There's a... Let's see. I don't know how many I have saved. Well, I mean, I showed her this and she was like, yeah, I'm glad you Have I ever tried it? I may have tried to build a park once or twice. Once or twice. Nothing too serious. Multiverse. Yeah, dude. I was thinking about this, and then I was like, I built the connection. I had to redo this. Dude. I think the highway looks cooler in the finished build, but yeah. I was gonna do some type of like an imperial complex or a government complex around here. Yeah, I think what I did turned out a lot better. This just didn't have any character. Like, this would have been it. This would have been all of it. So, can you build an example? Sure. Let me just build a park. No problem. No problem. I heard there's an Earth where Gray made once upon a time a park shaped like a man. Oh god, just build a whole city, why don't you? Just build a whole damn city. Okay, so we're gonna did it listen to me? Okay. Just in case. So I'm kind of on the fence whether or not I want to do a City Skylines, or if I want to actually switch over. Does anyone want to watch me play Half-Life Opposing Force? Or does anyone want to see Tears of Metal? That game is awesome. You can play Tears of Metal. That's a cool game. Half-Life? You want me to? You want me to do that? There's a vote for Half-Life. Obelix said he was talking about Half-Life as well. But if I switch games, I'm gonna shut down the YouTube stream. I wanna keep the algorithm hot. Because it doesn't like when you're like, I spelled City Skylines and then you play a different game. Angry Birds? Yeah. Yeah, so you missed my Half-Life run. That was fun. It was so cool. I hadn't done it for so long. All right, but I switched over to the Pava playset just in case. Okay, YouTube, if you're there, is anyone there? Is anyone? Hello, YouTube. I'm gonna switch games. I'm gonna switch over to Half-Life Opposing Force. I'm gonna finish my run through that. So if you would like to, you can come over to Twitch. The channel on Twitch, here, I'll post a link. Pretty simple. Oh, I can just use I have a domain, greynoise.tv. That's easier. So if you go there, that will bring you to Twitch. But for now, I'm going to say thank you. Please like and subscribe. And please don't forget to subscribe or to watch the video and give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or anything, please feel free to post. I'd appreciate it. And in the meantime, also check out the whole playlist of builds in the Civ Skylines. There's a lot of very cool stuff and a lot of interesting methods that people use to build some of the things that I just showed off. So please take the time to do that. And otherwise, we'll see you on Wednesday. And we'll see what I do on Wednesday. But thank you for watching on YouTube. I'm staying.